Somebody's day was made. She had a good Easter. She probably had a nice meal on her table. Look at my pan, a ceramic pan that I got for myself. Yeah? Okay, time to start cooking. I must stop my lingering and my meandering. And I need to talk to you guys. You guys have seen the topic of the video. So we are gonna cook, we are gonna fry this plantain, okay? And some rice. And no, some eggs, not rice. Plantain and rice. How does that go? So, God, I even forgot to bring the notes that I had carried for this. Do you guys watch Ashley Devona? Is it Ashley Devona or what? She's an American YouTuber. I really like to watch her. Let me just like sort of talk to you guys about random things in my mind. Based on, you know, because right now I forgot the notes. I wanted to talk, but I'm going to get to the topic in a bit. I watched Ashley Devona. I used to watch her when her name used to be Ashley Dev Beauty on YouTube. And those are one of the YouTubers that I used to like watch to like sort of get my YouTubing career going. No, not career, my YouTubing, you know, motivation. These girls were so motivating. And I used to watch them way before when they were friends with these other YouTubers, with a couple of YouTubers. But I just like, she's so young and she's so profound, you know, the way she talks, like she's in her early 20s, I think. Yes, she's in her early 20s, probably 24 or 5 if I am wrong, if I'm not wrong. And Ashley, she said in a couple of her videos that she was raised by her parent, her father, because both her parents were separated. So her father is the one who took her up, and her mom sort of just didn't wanna raise her. So the dad took custody of her because her mom was sort of busy doing her own thing. But recently I saw, before she never used to really like even want to talk about her mom because she was very upset about the whole situation of, you know, a child growing up without her mother. Of course, as a child, you don't understand why your mother would choose anything else apart from you. Like, sometimes you feel like the reason why, I just let that brown up, sometimes you feel like you are a reason as to why your parents have decided to separate or divorce or do whatever. So Ashley was just like sort of making videos. It was just like her escape, because she's a very much introvert girl who is very, very much into to herself, not into to herself. So she was just like saying that her parents, like her mom, she didn't want anything to do with her mom for some time, but now she's I just like watching her because she's grown into this beautiful woman who speaks her mind so eloquently, and just the way she uses her platform, especially when she does the as told by Ashley segments, where she's just like sort of talking to girls and while doing her makeup or doing whatever, like she just have a girl chat. And the way she's like so profound, and the way she talks, like today in the morning I was just watching her, and the things that she was saying about the person, because obviously a lot of us get into a time where we bow down to the to the pressure that the media, or even the pressure from the family, or the pressure from everything that is going on around us, that we are so easily caught up to an extent. We like to compare ourselves with other people because we see that other people's journey is probably better than ours. And sometimes you find that we beat up ourselves because we are not yet where we are supposed to be, or where we think we want to be. So she was just telling, even also her struggling so much with low self-esteem, just like I am. So obviously she's way younger than me, but I was just like, so I resonated with her so much, because I can see myself in Ashley sometimes, because as much as I'm not over the top like her, because she's too much into makeup, hair, and glam, and stuff like that. And I'm just like the complete opposite of that. Like, I'm not bothered whether I come on here with my face not having makeup, la la la. But I don't, it's just, this is not something that I am bothered about. But she is like, she is, you know, American girls, how over the top they are. I didn't even realize that I was out of the frame. Anyway, new camera stuff. So I was just watching Ashley, and I just like, I think I might actually, I might link the video that she was talking about in this, I might link it for you guys, so you guys can just go and see the video for yourselves, because I like most of the things she says about, and she really loves her father. Like, like, now I was watching a video where she took her father to what is it called? She took her father to vacation in Bali, and I love that. I'm just like, I wish I had such a relationship with my father before my father died. I didn't really have a relationship with my father at all. I didn't have it. So anyway, that was that. Everything that she said in that video really resonated with me, and I like that when she takes her platform, she talks about the day-to-day struggles or things that people go through. Like, I would like to be a YouTuber who does that, you know, who just like, obviously I'm already such a YouTuber who talk about things that real people go through, you know. So anyway, you will watch that for yourself and see. I like Ashley so much. I was just talking to you guys about that. Instead of rambling and talking to you guys about my breakfast, I thought I wanted to talk to you guys also about that topic in the thingy. I think I might as well post this. Oh God, it's already 15 minutes. So yeah, I think these ones are cooked. This is my plantain. I think the first rounds are cooked. You guys, plantain is bomb. Look. Let me try one. I'm sure it's very hot. Yeah. Okay, so before I continue to boil, you guys, let me talk to you guys about the topic of the video. Things all men, whoever man who is actually preparing or having in mind who wants to marry an African woman, things that they should know before marrying an African woman. Because I've seen a lot of men always, a lot of videos going around that people always make videos. What you have to do for him to like you. This is why you're not getting a date as a woman, you know, addressing women and telling women to do this, act like this, and do like this for them to meet prospective husbands or whatnot. So now today I haven't seen any video that is telling men things they need to do to secure themselves an African woman, because I just want to say that in most cases, we let men have the final say, whether it is in marriages, in relationships. Like if we manage to secure one with this man, we let them have the final say. As I let that cook, let me talk to you guys. We let them have the final say in everything. So they decide whether they want to test drive us as if we are some type of Mercedes Benz before they choose us. We are supposed to be chosen. We don't choose in some cases, because we are just like, I'll just do whatever he wants, because that's what the society is teaching women, that you have to play to every drum a man is beating. You know, you have to play to his drum. Like you don't have a mind of your own, whether be it in relationships or even trying to date or try to meet this man wherever. So I was just thinking that a video like this needs to be made, whereby somebody is telling a man how to be, because it's going to be a high time that women start stepping up and say this and tell this man that this is the criteria that you have to meet. These are the ticks that the areas that you have to earn points on, to play before you even ask me to marry you. If you don't want me to say no to you, you better act right, and you better tick all these boxes up in here. You know, if you don't tick all these boxes, then we're gonna just have to wait until the day that you are a man enough to tick the boxes that you need to actually tick. And meanwhile, there is this thing of, okay, I'm guilty of this, you guys. I am like, when you start, even before a man claims you, you already go on social media and you are like, oh, I am in a relationship. You claim that you are in a relationship before a man even claims you. And even on his social media, he haven't even claimed you in that manner. Like, why should you be the first one to go on social media and go saying, oh, I'm in a relationship, or I'm taken, or it is complicated, whatever it is that you guys, what is the urge of you going on social media to claim this so fast before the man claims, even to post pictures of him before he does that? Like, don't do that. Like, okay, if that's what you want to do, I don't care. But then I'm just saying that it just doesn't rub me the right way. Like, I'm not going to dictate for you what you have to do, whether you're dating, when you're dating or not. But I'm just saying that it just doesn't rub me the right way when women claim men before men claim them. To me, that's just not okay. And anyway, what I was saying is, this man have to step up, you know. And I'm also a culprit, you guys. I know that we are too nice to some of these men, that we just let them get away with so many things. I'm learning, and sometimes when I'm making this video, I'm talking also to myself, because of I am not just making this video talking to you guys. So the things that they need to know is that, first of all, you need your ish, you men, before you want to even try any African woman, you have to put your ish together. What do I mean by your ish together? An African woman is a hard-working woman. We are not going to talk about other gold-digging women who are looking for ready-made men up in here, who are just like thinking that the way to a man's heart is through their VJ. Like, they think that their VJ is a route to every man's heart. So they use their VJ to win men left, right, center. They are being lazy. They are not bringing anything on the table. They think that they just gonna open and money is falling. You know, those are not the kind of women we are talking about. We are talking about a responsible woman who's gotten her ish together. Okay? She's an African woman who is a Proverbs 31 woman. Okay? She knows her ish. She got her ish together. She's not waiting for no man to come rescue her from no poverty. She's doing things left, right, center. Whether be it that she is just actually washing clothes. By the way, I used to wash clothes for people to earn my living. I used to go knocking on rich people's doors to wash clothes, ask them, Madam, you have any clothes to wash? And then they bring clothes in a bucket for me to wash. That is how I used to earn my money, you know. So there's a lot of things that you can do, you know. There's a lot of things as a woman that you can do. So we are talking about these girls, but then as a man, you need to have your ish together before you even think of having an African woman. Because an African woman, it's very important for her to know that she is secure with you, in a sense of, for us, in our culture, men usually have to especially build a house. We call it Simba. It's like a temporary house in your family. So let me continue as I eat my dinner, my breakfast stroke, brunch stroke, lunch stroke, whatever you can call it. And this is going to be a mukbang, a little bit of mukbang, and I have my green tea. So I also have something I've written down. So paying, number 2, you must be able to pay dowry, or be okay with the paying of dowry. Meaning, in African women, you don't just take them. Like, we are not obviously talking about the people who just wanna play around with their emotions. We are talking about a man who is ready to settle down and want somebody to settle down with. So if you know that you are capable or you are good with the idea of paying dowry, because African women, you have to pay bride price for her, to her family, whether be it her father or her mother, or even, let's say, if her mother is not alive, you have to be okay with the idea of paying it to her relatives, maybe her uncle, whoever it is that she has told you that has to receive the bride price. So I remember when I was dating this guy and I was talking to him about bride price, he was just like laughing, because he thought that was ridiculous, that to marry somebody you have to actually pay to marry them. And I was just like, if you don't want to, like, sometimes people, especially the girls who are marrying out, sometimes some men don't really understand your culture. Other men are very, very comfortable with learning your culture, and they appreciate your culture, and they sort of respect your culture. But some men are just so ignorant that they are not even ready to be culturally aware. You know, yet they want to be with an African woman, or have the idea of marrying an African woman. If you're not culturally aware and you don't want to be culturally aware, and you are just in your little hole, living in your little world, then an African woman is not the best option for you, darling. I'm just being honest here. That for her, it's important for her to pay dowry. So you don't laugh about it, you don't ridicule her about it, you don't say, because I was dating this guy who was like, just, when I told him, he was just sort of laughing, and he was just like sarcastically saying that, why do I have to pay for you if I have to, you know, I can get a girl without paying? Like, and then he was like, you know, and the dowry you usually pay in forms of cow or yeah, mostly cow, goat, depending on how much you've agreed. You can take up to 5 or even 20 cows. Just depends on how much you love this girl and how much you want to like say that, listen, I got this woman and I'm gonna take care of her. then depending on how much cow you have or how much bride price you're gonna pay, it brings so much honor to the family. The girl brings so much honor to the family. And the villagers respect the parents and honor and feel like, wow, you know, it's just a wow factor. Like they are like, wow, you raised a daughter and your daughter has gone out and has done well, you know, has done chosen well. A woman met a man who is very generous to an extent. He loves her too much to bring all this cow. And even the better, if you want to even be more like put a oomph on it, it's good to take a grade cow. I don't know how they call it. Is it the grade cow, the broiler cow? I don't know how they call it. There's just like this organic cow, the grass fed. I don't know what. There's the milk, the only milk cow. You know, the grade cow, for farming. You can take this one even to add a little bit of more oomph on it. And also some money as well. The money it depends on your pocket. You can remove up to 5,000 or you can move $1 million depending on what's your pocket and what is your financial background. So just know that she earned for free. Okay? She just earned for free. And then something else that you need to know is that an African woman, usually we believe in supporting our parents, or even sometimes our extended. This is something that there's a pro and there's a con on this. You know, there's disadvantages and advantages on this. We believe in helping out, you know, and it's like we're generous. We've got generous hearts, and sometimes our relatives tend to take advantage of this. But what we believe is that if, like, we have to, like, most of the time break our backs and work so hard to support our family. So in one way or the other, we support the priority is our immediate families, our mom and our father, because we believe that when they gave birth to us, that is what they taught us, is that they gave birth to us so that they took care of us, they changed our nappies, they did all these things for us so that we can help them in the future, as in take care of them when we are capable to do that. So an African woman will, if you found an African woman who's got a job and who is a breadwinner in her family, sometimes this is the reason why when they get with foreigners, usually the foreigners disagree with this and usually make them like stop or helping their parents, because they find it, they feel like they're in a culture where their elders work, you know, or they have pension, or they, you know, and they don't understand why children has to work, has to give money, you know. But just understand that there's a differential in culture. African culture, we help because we want to, and this is, we believe that we have our blessings through this. What you can discourage her to do is to, because let's say, for example, me, I help in school fees, I help in, you know, doesn't mean that these people are lazy and they can't do. Most of the time I help people who are in a position, they are really trying, but they aren't able to support themselves fully. So I help them just for now, but then I expect them to rise up and do something for themselves, not forever. So when she's in the middle of helping these people, just like, I know that some men find it difficult to marry her, and then it feels like you're marrying into a family and you're marrying the entire family together with this woman, because you have to support her family, you have to help her send money back, and you have to, you know, some of her money has to go to her family members. You guys, I'm trying to eat this food before it gets cold, otherwise I'm like, I don't want to eat it anymore. So then that is the reason why you have to know that you have to help her or encourage her in supporting her family members. Sometimes the family take advantage of her, which has to stop. You have to, like, they have to know that now she's married, she cannot keep taking care of you guys, but just know that she takes care of her family. And some African women, they like to be taken care of in a sense of they like you to show that you really love them by sometimes giving them, they want to look good for you in a sense of they like to go to the salon every twice a week to do their hair, do their nails, whatever. And African woman believes that for me to look good for my man have to, like my job is to look good for you. When you're working with me is, you're proud that you're working with such a good looking woman who takes good care of herself, but it's a grass that is being watered. A grass doesn't water herself. So they expect you, even if she's capable of paying for her own hair or paying for her own ish, it's nicer if you offer to give her money for salon or give her money to take care of herself, basically. They will love you for this, It's not just that they love you for your money, the thought that went into it, that you gave her money without her even asking for it. You told her, honey, listen, this is money for your salon, this is money for food. They like when you can take care of them and, shower them with gifts and money and whatnot, even if it is just $1, or even if you just go to the shop to buy them a hair bonnet, something like even a slippers, something so easy and simple. They are so easy to please, these women, our African women. We are very easy to please. You can come home with a comb and say, honey, today I thought to buy you a comb to comb your hair, for you combing your hair, or I thought to buy you a shower cap, because when you go to the bathroom you don't want your hair to catch water sometimes. Yeah, that's one thing that you need to know. Something else that you need to know, and this could be a little bit controversial, but it's something that is true. A lot of African women have been very much mistreated in the past. They've had their hearts broken so much several times by men who take advantage of them and in most cases they've been in previous relationships that had huge promises that were never met. This man just backs off after probably impregnating her. So she's gonna come with a baggage. Not all, but some will come to you with a baggage, and the baggage could be 1 kid, or 2 kids, or 3 kids. How much do you love her that you are gonna be capable to take care of? And also we believe that children are a gift from God. So in most cases we discourage abortions. We don't do it, because it's better for us to raise the children single-handedly instead of killing the kid. We believe that life starts from conception. So the minute you find out a kid is in you, it's alive already, and we don't get rid of that because it will give us very bad karma. So we don't. So sometimes when we have these children, I don't have one myself, but I'm just saying, we would love a man, they would love a man who would accept them together with her child and love her child like his own. And not many men can do it. But if you are capable of loving her and her child, even the better. Something else that you need to know is An African woman loves eggplant. I'm not going to mention the AEX word because I'm going to be demonetized by YouTube. YouTube is a prude, but they love it. So be ready. Be ready for this. You have to perform in bed now. Yeah, you have to. And in most cases, they are shy. So some of them like to perform, but they don't like to all this craziness, you know, bam, they all these positions and la. They are very shy and very controversial. No, very shy and very conservative. Sorry, not controversial, conservative. So in most cases, they like to just like play nicely and softly and, you know, not hoish like you're all over the place like, oh, like, you know guys what I mean, somersault and this and shake your leg up to there. No. Take her slowly, man. And then she's shy to an extent that she would like to have it in the dark. This is just what happens. Some of them, maybe many of you, but some of them, before they get used to you, they like to have it in the dark. Their freakish side comes out when the lights are off. So yeah, so you guys, if you have an African woman and you want to take care of her, don't be shy. Go ahead and get her. Some African American men are going all the way to Africa because they believe the women are better there. Yeah. So if you are all the way and you're looking for an African woman, just know that these are the things that you have to bear in mind. And so I hope you guys like this video today. If you do, kindly give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that every time I upload a video, you are notified. Thank you for watching. Happy Easter and have a good day. Bye.
Kadege konyango mawodu dongo jabendoga